So,
Yeah.
we don't have the, I'm just buying time to try to get up here. So we don't have the folks from Italy. I wish they could have been here. I may try and get them socks, but who would like a pair of socks? Whoop, okay. No, these, Esther, these are yours. They look like shoes. Esther works for me, so you're gonna have to, I want to see what Jonathan says when you wear them to work.
Oh, he knows everyone for White Elephant, they get these crazy socks every year because they know I love socks. So it's perfect.
There. So close.
Thank you.
Yes. Come on in, come on in. Okay, so, yeah, it's a little different than the first day, because usually my Sundays are not as big days. But, yeah, so did everybody have fun?
Yes.
I didn't either. So for those that weren't in this, because most everyone's was in the CTF. For those that don't know, went to fire the CTF server up on Friday, and it went, you know what? No. So then I went and said, hey, Greg, you know somebody that might have a server? Oh, he has a server. You go home and get a server. Yeah, I'll go home. Wait a minute. He goes out and talks to a buddy of ours at Red Hat. Guy next to him says, I got one in my truck. Only at HackerCon when that happened. And he was actually selling it to the guy next to him. So he goes and comes in and says, here you go. Sets down the server. I'm like, yes. Pull the drives, pull the RAM, throw it in the new server. And he went, wait a minute. Were those drives rated? No, I don't think so. Boot it up, they're rated. Okay, do we have a RAID card? No, the one on the new server doesn't have a RAID card. So we pull out the one from the original server, cord doesn't work. I'm like, So I'm ready to cancel. And Holden comes over and says, dude, I can put this all in the cloud. And I'm like, every time someone says cloud to me, I'm thinking, that's expensive. How much is it going to be? We're broke. I don't even know if Matt's going to be able to give me money for, some other stuff. And he's like, it'll cost you $50. I went, start building. I'll be back. We'll take up a collection or something. Matt comes in. Where's Matt? Oh, where's Matt? So Matt comes in a little bit later, and I said, dude, I need $50. And he's like, no. And I'm like, no, come here, man. He's building me a server. It's going to cost him $50. And he goes, oh, in that case, I'll be right back. And he comes in and gives him $60 and says, keep the change, keep going. Adam comes in after his talk and goes, hey, I heard you need some help. What do you need help with? Adam's just an attendee, he spoke, but he's an attendee, and he's done CTFs in the past, and he's like, wait a minute, I can handle that. Him and Holden know each other, so they're spinning stuff up, and I'm like, what can I do? Well, just give us some stuff. So we finally get it. Everything's looking great Friday night. I go home. And I'm installing stuff. I'm doing my part. It's not working. Text Holden. I'm waiting for the reply. All of a sudden, I hear someone snoring. And I go, who's snoring? It's me. I'm snoring. So I'm like, I'm going to bed. I wake up the next morning. Holden's like, dude, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Oh, crap. I hope he's not already there. We roll in at 7 again. We start the whole thing at 7. We think we've got it. Now Tom comes in and says, hey, what do you need help with? And I'm like, whatever, just see what you can help us with. So then I put out the tweet, oh, we should have this by 9:30. 5 o'clock, people are coming in going, hey, when's this going? Well, anyway, we finally got it going. We got it up, thanks to Tom and Adam, and Holden, of course, but he had to leave. So we actually, just I lost it. We actually had people and teams, thank goodness, because I had prizes. So it was a neck-and-neck race for a while, but the SecureWV team won with $1,400. And then they get, let me make sure, yeah, you guys have to share a Raspberry Pi 4, and you have to let me know who gets the black badge. I was going to say, I have a clue. So this is the cyber folks, and there were more Friday. This room was completely full, and I was like, yes, finally, there's one to play, and nothing. See?
Come on, losers, go back.
Yeah. Whoop, what about here?
Oh, they're getting them.
Oh, that's smile.
Okay. So, you've been here twice, right? You've been here 3 times.
Yep.
And his first time was when Tom was playing. And Tom had to come up to me afterwards and went, man, I'm so sorry. Don't give us any prizes. Just, Tom's a professional pen tester. He's done this for what, like 20 years? Okay, so he, like, in 10 minutes, he owed everything. Everything. And I'm like, I didn't make it good enough. So, I'm glad you guys won. Okay, thank you.
I do want to point out, Cam was on that team that year with me.
Yeah, so why did he run and go to second place Doll?
He graduated. He thinks he's better than us
Oh, that's wrong. Okay. Second place is Doll with 1250. So second and third place prizes are Ponoguchi kit. It is a Raspberry Pi 0W with a screen, with a case, plug-in, all that. Thanks, Matt. There's a real-time module in here, Jeff. I didn't find it out until like 3 days after we ordered everything. So they get the kit. I didn't put the code on here, but if you go to the Ponoguchi, find me after this. Yeah, download it because it changes like that. So
The first group gets a hug and these guys get.
no, I'm getting there. So, geez, man, I'm slow. I'm sleep deprived.
Smile, come on!
Did you take a picture? Okay. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, and this one's near and dear to my heart. The P&D kids. Woo! I teach P&D at Bridge Valley. It's just a bunch of us get together and practical network defense. Yes, asleep deprived. So I came up with this. Mike? When did we come up with this? Like 3 years ago at DerbyCon. We were like, we need a name. Oh, it's P&D kids. Yep. Mike's like, why did you do that? So it stuck, right? So Greg's first CTF was at DerbyCon, a month ago? And this is the second one. And Jim's played a couple of times, but Jim's been in the P&D group for a while. So they also get, and sorry, you can bring this to class, but someone's going to have to take it home. So they get a Ponoguchi kit as well. So, okay, thanks. Oh, this is good. Oh, and also, so when everything went down, I was supposed to teach the Capture the Flag 101 class.
Server went down.
The server went down. No, everything. I was crashing hard at this point, and I'm like, and I'm it at this point. I'm trying to build stuff. Greg comes over and goes, hey, don't mean to add any more pressure to you, but you're teaching a class in 15 minutes. What do you want to do? And I'm like, man, and he goes, what were you going to do? And I'm like, well, I was going to do over the wire band. And he goes, yeah, I can do that. I'll do it for you. You want me to do it? Yeah, I'll do it. And if you don't know, Greg's like high energy. So he goes over and he teaches it. And I'm like, wow, he did that, right? So I started, asking people how it went. They're like, it was really good. Talks fast, but really good. And like, so the next one comes up at 2, and I'm like, I should be ready. I should have everything ready by 2. The next one he comes up and he's like, hey, no pressure, man. 10 minutes. What do you want to do? I'm like, can you do the same thing? Yeah, I'll do it. No problem. Third one, he didn't even ask. He just said, hey, I'm going over there at 9. Yeah, if you're not there to stop me, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. So, yeah, thanks again. So that's it. We don't have, no, I'm just kidding. Normally, a lot of conferences have black badges that they give out. We haven't in the last few years, mainly because we've been broke. And this year we couldn't really decide on a design. But I'm like, I gotta get these names out. So we're actually giving Tom a black badge. So Tom's been here since the first one, the first HackerCon. And so I think we've talked about it as a board for a while. So I think he needs to have one. And Blair, she's had to put up with Bill for 10 years.
She's born a black badge for that.
Yeah. No, she's actually come and helped with selling shirts, everything, registration, taking pictures, just you name it, she's been there. So thank you. She's been. We're also giving one to Amanda. She's not here. She had to go home to turn in Berlin, Amanda Berlin. She's been helping us out for the last few years as well. She was in the Women Tech panel on Friday, and she also, her and Jeremy also did the blue team exercise D&D thing, which evidently 3 out of the 4 teams died. Yeah. Dysentery, they all died. But hey, one team made it. I don't know who that was, but
And they ate the other team.
So we also talked about the WU folks getting it. We have one more. So Tim, stand up, Tim. Stand up. So Tim's first HackerCon was what, 4? 5? Tim? Yeah, so Tim comes up to me after that one and he goes, hey man, I want to help any way I can. I'm like, okay, text me after this because I won't even know who you are until 3 weeks after HackerCon. So we finally get in contact. He starts coming to P&D. He starts helping out. He's been helping out for a long time. He builds game machines. So you saw the retro Pi that, where's Steve, oh, he's filming. Steve built the retro Pi thing. Tim comes in and goes, I can do that. And he comes in the next year with a game machine. I mean, it looks like an old arcade. And I'm like, where'd you get this thing at? He goes, I had a little time on my hands. So he's going to get a black badge because he's, like I said, he's done everything from videotaping. Last year he did the entire schedule for getting all the volunteers to videotape. He's 1 year, the first SecureWV, he comes in and goes, man, what can I help with? I'm like, I need someone to run the registration desk. Because stupid me decided to teach a class for 8 hours on the first day. So Tim goes, got it, go teach your class. I come back and I'm like, how's it going? We got it covered, man, no problems. So I didn't have to worry that year. So we're going to give him a black badge. And one already left, but because they helped with the CTF, I want to give Adam and Holden one. Just because if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't have been a CTF, them and Tom. And Tom would be. So I think we made up for all the times that we've missed in the past. Now, Mike, we just have to get, the reason we don't have one now is we've literally had this discussion for 6 months, and we're like, well, what's the design going to be? I don't know. Who are we going to go with? I don't know. Don't like that group, don't like this group, don't like that group, and we just ran out of time. So we will get with everybody, and you will get a black badge. I have a design in mind. I just have to go to Mike and say, hey, can you do this? And as you can see, all the cool graphics are from Mike. So,
And the badges this year. And the badges.
what?
The cool badges from this year.
Oh yeah, all the badges, I mean like everything. So these really cool badges are, Mike's like, so Mike's a great graphic artist. He hates hearing that. He's also a really good programmer. But look at the graphics, they are phenomenal. I sent him a sketch at HackerCon 8, and it was like, you know, your kindergarten kid drew it, and it was the wrench. And I'm like, dude, can you do something with this? I get back what is now on the shirt, and I'm like, that's phenomenal. And I'm like, I call my wife over, and I'm like, look at this is neat. I get a text from him, and he's like, oh, that's crap, look at this one. And then he had gone in and actually put the 8 where the screw is for the wrench. I'm like, yeah, that's it. So like 5 minutes later, we've got stickers and shirts and stuff. So, but he has a black badge, so that's, I don't have to give him one. So, okay.
I don't get two?
No, you can't have double black badges. So these were donated, and I'm sorry I forget your name.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, okay, sorry. I apologize, the military broke me on names. You can look right on their shirt and see what their name is, right? So huh? No. It was the Air Force, man. They're not blouses. No, we call them shirts. So we're not like the rest of you people. Okay, the rest of the military people. So,
Keep talking.
yeah, keep talking. Edit that out.
See you after class.
What?
SME.
Oh, yes. I forgot 2 people. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, that doesn't count up to 10. So, yeah. Stand up. And Matt, right? Matt, okay, stand up. You're with them too. But
Matt's first HackerCon.
yeah. So Sean and Kevin are with SME. Actually, Sean owns SME, and so yeah. Oh, okay. See, I didn't realize that part. But he comes up to me. So they've been here since the beginning as well. But like, was it 7? No, 5.
For when we started it?
Yeah, when you started sponsoring? 6. Okay. He comes up to me and goes, hey, my company would like to sponsor. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Well, get me in contact with your purchasing person. He goes, yeah, that's me. Oh, okay, yeah. So, and yeah, your company. So I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And he's like, well, we kind of want to do a hardware hacking thing. I'm like, beautiful. So like the first year, they brought in these little triangle things and soldered them and whatnot. And then like, yeah, with LED lights, and it was really cool. And then like, I get an email afterwards and goes, dude, that was so awesome. We're gonna come back next year, we're gonna bring better stuff. And I'm like, dude, everyone loves these little triangle things, right? And like the next year they brought back radios, which I still haven't finished building. And yeah, they're like, you can solder it here, and I'm like, I don't have time. Just give me the package and I'll go. But yeah, so they've done a lot of amazing stuff. Hopefully everyone got a chance to go in and see some of their stuff. And so you two are definitely getting black badges later. Sorry, you haven't been here long enough. But,
We're humbled and honored, and thanks to everyone's awesome community. So yay, HackerCon.
yeah. See, my intern back there helped me out. Steve, the intern. Anyway, so I've got 2 door locks that you can use to lockpick, and he brought them in and he wanted to donate them. So, Justin, I need 2 questions. 2 trivia questions. On the spot, come on. What?
What is that on?
You can't.
It's a joke.
23! I'm kidding.
Okay, come up with something
large list, describe the difference between passive and active FTP.
Okay, so that's not gonna go well. Adam, Tom, you guys think
How about name a speaker in the first half of that?
There you go. See, that's why players. Yes.
Dave Kennedy.
There you go. Dave Kennedy.
Many cards.
No, I didn't speak.
Oh, you did it?
Indeed.
Oh, dang.
And I sat there and talked to Dave, and I was like, the only reason I had read it in the newspaper, and the only reason I wanted to go was I wanted to talk to this guy, Dave Kennedy. Didn't see a picture. About halfway through the con, I'm sitting there, and these two guys show up, and one dude's got tattoos on his arm, and he sits down, and the other dude's between us, and he's talking to me. He's, nicest guy you ever met, just talking. And I'm like, man, I wish I could find out who this Dave Kennedy guy is. And all of a sudden, Rob says, okay, last speaker of the night, Dave Kennedy. He stands up and he looks at me and goes, and goes on. I'm like, wait a minute, I was talking to him the whole time. Okay, so, that was a good one. What's another one? Okay, that was good. Oh.
That's a good one.
So, yeah.
What was last year's theme and why?
Yes. What was last year's theme and why?
It was,
Yes.
Because one of the board members had passed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Our buddy Wayne passed. So, there you go. And no, that's not favoritism. That's my daughter's boyfriend. He actually knows, so. Yeah, we got words. No.
There's always next year.
So, what was this year's?
He didn't catch it.
Okay, good. Making sure. Yeah. Shh. Not everyone got it. Did the server actually? Did anyone get on the X-Files server? Yeah. Okay. So, did anyone find the alien autopsy?
Which server was
Huh?
that? Which one was that?
It was a zip file.
Oh, no, which server was that?
FBI.
Oh.
FBI. Oh yeah. Sorry. I say FBI.
120? Yeah. You guys were on it.
No, we didn't get his.
Where was it? Was it on the FTP or was it on the actual server?
Do what?
Was it on? It was in the FTP or where was it at? On the server.
It was under Smoking Man's home directory.
There was only.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different. We got FTP was a different box.
Okay.
Yeah,
no,
we didn't get on that.
Okay. So yeah, there was an alien autopsy.
I couldn't remember which
zip
one we were
file.
on.
It was supposed to be easily cracked. I don't know. I tried it, but I didn't. I ran out of time trying to do it. So. So everybody had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody tired?
Yes.
Good. Hungry. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start talking about War and Peace. Yeah.
Oh, Tolstoy, I got it.
Yeah. Oh, crap. There's always one. So, okay. If nobody has anything else, we're going to wrap it up. And where's Matt? I don't see Matt. Where's Matt? Huh?
Next year.
Oh, yes. So, the CTF really ruined me totally, right? So I have been pushing that on the closing ceremonies, we announce the dates for next year. So what was this year? What number was it?
11.
11, no, 10. So, yes. So next year, it goes to 11. So next year will be November 6th, 7th, and 8th. And remember the 5th of November, we will try and have a dinner Thursday night for? Yes. So,
I hope so.
We might. I don't know. I haven't thought that far. Yes. So we may not burn it, but we might. Maybe we can have like.
You have fun with it, you can burn it.
Okay. So does everyone get the reference to it goes to 11?
Spinal tap.
Spinal tap, yes. So yes, at least the CTF will have references to spinal tap. I can't guarantee the board wants to go to spinal tap, and after January, I don't freaking care. They can figure out what they want. I do care, because I hope it does time to the CTF, but the CTF will be based on spinal tap. Huh?
All rubber.
I'm just, honestly, I've told Tom, do what?
I said, as long as it works.
Okay. So, no, wait a minute. So, where'd Jim go? Oh, Jim, oh, he moved. So, Jim, you get the Ponagucci. Greg doesn't get it. He's like, I'll fight you for it. So, okay. Yeah, it will be working next year. We've got plans in place. We're actually going to be, probably the first week of December, I finally have a CTF team. So that's awesome. It's usually just me and me. So, and hey, you got a server out there? So, yeah. Now we've got servers, and Holden showed that it could be, pretty cheap to put up there. So, okay. So next year, we got the dates for next year. Mark your calendar, the 5th through the 8th. We've got the theme for the CTF next year. Hopefully the theme for the whole thing. We've got the black badges. I'm just doing a mental list because I'm really tired. And then probably be here. We've already got the rooms set up, or we've got the preliminary for next year. So we'll probably be in this space. Might be a little bit more. Hopefully the CTF will be somewhere else. So, okay?
Keep checking the website.
Yep. Mike, update the website. Tonight, I want it like, Matt, he's probably doing it right now on his phone.
I'm not.
Yeah. He's like, no, yeah. Dave would be like, hold on, I gotta get this talk. Okay, yeah, here's my talk. Yeah, new version right now, just 5 minutes ago. So we'll see everyone next year, and keep checking the website for more details. Hopefully, in the next few months, we'll be able to get it changed over. Yes.
We're announcing the YouTube site.
Yes, Mike, YouTube site. What's the YouTube site?
It'll be linked from the website.
It'll be linked from the website.
It'll be on the website.
Yeah.
So it's like SecureWV, HackerCon. There's a space between SecureWV and HackerCon. But yeah, just check the website. We'll put it there. All the videos that we recorded will be on the website or on the YouTube. So, and yeah. On the YouTube.
Go HackerCon!